Hey everyone, this is PrinceWatercress, and welcome back to Let's Play Sly Cooper Thieves in Time for the Sony PlayStation 3. In the last episode, we beat Toothpick at his own game. Unfortunately, he no longer has his gun, because just like Ryuichi's cane, Untitled Chapter and his goons now have Tennessee Kid Cooper's cane rifle. Also, while we were stopping our good friend Toothpick, or rather after we stopped him, we fell off a cliff. And we had to use a necklace that was hanging off of Murray's neck in order to get ourselves out of that ravine and anywhere else but the ravine. And anywhere else but the ravine ended up being Ice Age era and Australia. I almost said Antarctica there. That wouldn't sound right. And now we need to find a way to get out of here. And we need to find out where Cyril the Paradox and his goons are off to next. But before we do anything, I do want to get the clue bottles for episode 3 because we are in a brand new era. Before I do anything, I do want to look and see if there is anything new that I can get. I doubt it. We have the Fists of Flame, we have the Confusion Ammo, and we have the Auto Fire. But that, we would need Carmelita to do that, and that's another thing. After the events of the Old West, Carmelita got angry with us and stormed off. So not only do we need to get out of here, we also need to get Carmelita back with us before we do that. Fun. Well, even though there's a mission for Sly, we're not going to do it today because clue bottles. So let's go ahead and play as him. And yeah, if you use the L1 and R1 buttons to go to the van, you'll find out it is a complete wreck. You can still go back to previous stages, but for storyline purposes, it's a wreck. So once we get out of this loading screen, we'll be in a brand new world. And I need to drag this table closer to me. There we go. This is Guggenthal Valley, 10,000 BC, and we need to head to the southwest corner if we want to do any of this. Okay, you can smack these things around. I never even bothered to do that. Still some things I don't know about this stage. It's not like the sequels where I know what I'm doing and I've played through the whole game before and I can easily get to where I need to go. No, it's not like that at all. This is my first playthrough with practice runs, of course, but obviously there's some things that I have yet to do, and I want to go across this bridge. And if we look around, there's some crates here. That doesn't sound right. Really? Apparently Cyril the Paradox was here before we were. Wonderful. Which means we were at the right/wrong place at the right time. Anyway, there is an overhang. And there it is. This is where we're going to start. Just like with episodes 1 and 2, I am going to be using what I know from Happy Thumbs Gaming to get to where I need to go for all these clue bottles. Thankfully, this is going to be the last time I do this because, well, you'll see. Well, actually, I mentioned it last video, but there is a treasure at the end of all this, and if we get it, we won't have to go in all these weird directions anymore just to get all 30 clue bottles. So get number 2, I say as I... Okay. We need to find... Oh, there it is. I was about to say, we need to find 2 tables and an Ankylosaurus catapult, but, well... Are you kidding me? Yes, let's drop right there. That makes all the sense in the world. Also, how do you speak English? This is the Stone Age. Alright, well, they've lost interest enough in us. Are you kidding me? Okay. And off to the side, we need to hit this for number 3. And now we need to paraglide towards a spiraling horn, wherever that may be. And if we know what we're doing, we should be able to find another thing someplace. Thankfully, I do have my notes and my video with me. Okay, I know where it is. We need to enter a nearby cave to get the next one. And it's right here. Now, there are 3 kinds of enemies here. You have the woolly mammoths, which are the ones with the torches that act as the lanterns. And you have the saber-toothed grunts with the shark-toothed boomerangs. And, of course, you have the flightless emus that serve as your 3rd enemy. It's a good thing we didn't land in there. Those penguins are just fodder, as are the little red lizards that we will see throughout the area here. You just hit those for like 1 coin each. Anyway, we need to head up a hill. And if we know what we're doing, we should be able to get to it. Alright. We need to find the statue. And that looks interesting. Apparently there is a king of the polar bears here. Who would have thunk it? We need to find a statue. And I'm not quite sure where it is. Oh, wait. Look no more. There it is. We just need to get on top of this and we'll get our next one. Alright. Now we need to paraglide towards a mammoth skull. And there it is. I need to show off the other paragliders. Anyway, let's go ahead and hit number 6, and then I'm going to show this off. Might as well show this off while I can. Alright, number 7. Near the tusk of the skull, you'll find number 7. Thankfully, as long as I look around, shouldn't be too hard to find at all. Matter of fact, it's right there. And what do you know? It's the Sanzaru logo. Okay. You know, can I climb on this? No. Okay. Also, why do you need a torch or a lantern to see me? It's basically broad daylight. Well, at least I'm up here now. Okay, now there is a nearby mushroom, and we need to jump off of it onto some spikes. These are the spikes that my notes are mentioning. We need to paraglide to over there. And we can spire jump on these little parts of this bone. And we need to get on top here. Use the paraglide to get to that bottle. And we can use the paraglide to get it. Alright. Now that I'm here and I know exactly where the next one is, I'm going to turn this off and turn this on. I'm going to show off the camel paraglider the next time I use the paraglider. And that guy does not have a shiny pocket, but I still want to get some coins. It would definitely help to get some coins. I might as well go ahead and take the detour simply because I can. Alright. Now the next clue bottle should be here. Now for number 10. We need to leave the cave, and we need to go right. I think that's right. And we need to keep taking a hard turn and walk near the houses near the wall. This isn't exactly how I meant to do that, but I'll take it. And apparently there are dinosaur eggs being dropped down here. Can I look at any of this? Not really. But at least this is a thing. I didn't even notice this when I was practicing all this. Anyway, the next thing is going to be in the eye of a skull. Now there is a geyser right there. And if we use that, we can easily get to that eye. And that was the lizard that I was talking about. You may have to use the paraglide on and off multiple times in order to do that. Okay. Now we need to get over here, and that is apparently the camo paraglider right there that I'm using. So, it's still blue and white. You can barely see the Sly Cooper logo, but it is camo. Alright, number 12. Nearby is a rope bridge leading to the bottom of the waterfalls and some icebergs, as well as a cage. And the rope bridge in question is right here. There's the cage. This is where the icebergs begin. We need to drop 2-1 and then smash the bottle. And now we need to go back. I keep forgetting I can't do that, but at least that's one way of doing it. Okay. We need to head towards the fish sign. And then we need to turn right and keep going around until we get a tree branch. And if you keep smacking these things, you'll be able to get coins and health pickups if you need them. I definitely need them. It's a good thing I'm hitting them. Are you serious? And now I have to deal with 2 of you. Get out of here. Alright. Now there are 2 things here to get. One is in this nest, and the other is behind his skull. Make sure you don't burn yourself. Alright. We need to drop down the nearby bridge, wherever that is. And then we need to drop down even further over here. Alright. And if we go over here and jump up into the hole, we will get... we will get number 15, but I wanted to get that guy's treasure, but that ain't happening. Alright. We need to go back to the skull where number 15 was. which is a little easier said than done because you want to move in my direction. Alright, need to get you out of the way. And I might as well go ahead and get you out of the way too. And I love how the coins aren't even coined. They're just these smashed things that look like coins. Then again, we are in the Stone Age, so... Ooh. Might as well go ahead and get this. Amber fossil. Don't know why you'd have a fossil. But anyway. Let us get back over to here. Let us climb the tree branch that gets us up here in the first place. Alright, we're back at the skull. We need to paraglide into the geyser that is near the nest. And it's going to be up there. Alright. I'm going to go here just to be safe. Okay. Next one is going to be on top of a rock near that geyser. I'm going to land right here and figure out how best to do this. In the meantime, I am going to go ahead and get some more gold. Okay. Oh, no. Again? And that rock right there. You can kind of barely see the rock and where it's supposed to be. Getting to it is not the easiest thing in the world. It's also not easy when this guy keeps running around where I don't want him to be. And you can kind of see it there, just a little bit. Getting to this is probably the hardest thing you can do. Since it looks like you have to just drop down to get to that. Also, you have something that I would like to get my hands on. Okay, it's another amber fossil. Don't know why I'm suddenly getting these when I couldn't get it during the practice file. But well, here we are. Okay. And if I could get up there, that would be great. How are we doing? 16 for 30, that's not too bad. Come on. Okay. Let's get this guy out of the way. Ah, this is where we can do it from. Okay, perfect. Also, I might as well just go ahead and turn the camo paraglider off now. And go back to the original one. And what number am I? 17. Okay, so we need to go to 18. Head left near the big bone next to the purple graffiti. And it's inside another black skull-like opening. Which isn't going to be far from here, I would imagine. And there it is. Well, at least I remember that. Alright, 19. Cross the bridge next to 18. Spar jump into the nearby pole. After watching this guy suddenly get flustered. Bonus. Okay, bridge. Where is it? There it is. There's another pole somewhere that I need to get to. And you are now in my way. And you are going to throw a boomerang at me. There is the bottle. And there is you dead, apparently. I'm pretty sure this is where we were supposed to go. Also, if you go into any of these nests and break the eggs, you can just go ahead and break these. And here's the post-it I meant to mention. Well, at least we've gotten to this one. And now, we climb up here, we go into the nest, and that's number 20. Alright. 21. Paraglide to the Ankylosaurus catapult. Wherever that may be. And it's going to be right here. And of course, there's going to be another saber-toothed tiger guy. He's going to have money for me to get. Let's go ahead and get rid of him. And we need to paraglide to a nearby post. And we'll see it above another nest. And that's not exactly how I wanted to do this. That's not exactly where I wanted to land either. But I have a good idea of where I need to go with this. And you are here, apparently. Okay. I am below half health now. That is not good. Alright. Well, at least we're back here now. There's the Ankylosaurus. And believe it or not, that is actually the next clue bottle. We actually do have to go over here. I thought I could use the Ankylosaurus catapult to get up here, but that was apparently not the case. So, let's go ahead and go in here. Let's break these for coins. I was hopefully trying to do that for health too, but that didn't work. And apparently, we now need to look across this. And we need to look for a stone saying Unga. And it's not here, obviously. I think we need to cross in this direction and then look around. There's the Unga. Alright. And it's going to be yet another nearby rope bridge. And it's going to be right there. So we need to climb this tree branch that's near the Unga stone. Get rid of this guy just because we can. And then we're going to cross that rope bridge. And we're going to get number 23. Okay. Now there will be a mushroom visible from the end of the rope bridge. There it is, I think. You want to get to it and bounce up to the next bottle. Something tells me that the next bottle is going to be somewhere nearby. I think that's what that is. Actually, no. It's not that one. It's this one. Looking in the wrong direction. This is the one that we wanted to use to get to a bottle. And now we need to head back to the hideout because it will be near the bird totem, which is right over there. So I'm going to go ahead and run up this. And be very careful on the way back. And I know that if I hit these, I could probably get some health. Thankfully, we did. I'm going to keep hitting these too. And apparently we have Sly, Murray, and Bentley snowmen near the hideout, which we can break for stuff. Interesting little tidbit. Alright. Bird totem, where is it? It's near the Unga and Gunga signs. And now we need to climb up here for the next one. Assuming I can get to it. Alright, 27. We're going to be saving that fly mask for later. And the next bottle is down there. Below it on this branch. 28. There is a trampoline across from all this. We are going to take, of the 3 rope bridges that are here, the big long one. We're not going to get that bottle yet. Is that even a bottle? No, that's a treasure. Looked like a bottle, though. Anyway, we need to get up to here. I still say that looks like the next person we're going to be facing. And from here, we need to paraglide to a nearby mushroom. If we know what we're doing. Oh, boy. Okay, we're looking for 28 again. We need to look for that big vine. There is a big vine that we need to look for. And if we can find it... If we can find the big vine... Really? We can climb down it. And we can be on our merry way here. And I don't think this is where I want to be. Yeah, this is definitely where I want, not where I want to be. Great. I may have to use my notes in the middle of this. As much as I would not like to do so. Oh, come on! Get out of my way! Okay. And now they are pursuing me and knocking me off! Go away, sheesh. And that is where we need to go. Apparently it was near one of the earlier bottles. Or not. Great. I have completely forgot where I needed to go here. I can't believe I'm doing this. Okay, which one was I supposed to use? Okay, I used the right one. I see. Alright. We're at the right place. I just went in the wrong direction. We need to leap off of this mushroom, which is directly across from the Ankylosaurus catapult. And there's that vine. That's the vine I was looking for. Am I grabbing onto this? Are you serious? Are you? I love this. I can't even grab a note bottle because a certain raccoon can't stop moving his body. Wonderful. Absolutely wonderful. There we go. Good grief. And now, number 29, we need to head towards the sign that says Gunga, which I believe is in this direction. Perfect. We need to take the rope bridges back to the icebergs. And you will give me health, like I kind of knew that you would. And we need to get back to the waterfalls here. And apparently there's a slime mascot down here. Well, at least I know where the two that are in the wild are. If I find out that those are the only two that are back in the wild, I'll go ahead and get them early in a future video. But for now, I just want to focus on the clue bottles. And yeah, I want to get back over to here. Let us get back over to here. Now, by getting back to the icebergs that we've been to before, bouncing off of this helps apparently. I should be able to get to number 29. Number 29 involves... That definitely doesn't look prehistoric right there. As I was saying, we need to get to a house behind the waterfalls. The two big waterfalls. Because if I can find that, if I can get my way back over to those, look around, and drop down where I need to, I should be able to find the next clue bottles. Alright. We're kind of getting to the right place now. Let's get over here. I'm going to smack this emu around just 'cause. Alright. And there should be a place where I'm able to drop down around here and find a set of bones that I can land on. And I think it's all the way over there. It's kind of near the water itself. And I'm pretty sure I'm going to know where I see it. Well, not exactly how I wanted to get to it, but I'll take it. That is the one I was looking for. And yeah, if you keep looking around, it's the cage. It's the cage from earlier. We need to look for that. And then we can make our way around and find this. Good thing I had the right idea, though. It's a good thing I have some of the things about this map memorized a little bit. And now, we need to go to a mushroom and a purple flower. And I might as well smack these around for coins, too. And that's not exactly going to take me to where I want to go. And yeah, let's move away from here. That's the safe. So you don't want to go in this direction. You want to jump off that mushroom and off that flower to get in that nest. And if we can do that, we can get the 30th bottle. Now, thankfully, we know where the safe is. So we can go back to that and interact with the safe. Let's use the motion control for this part, which is apparently random, by the way. Rotate with the left stick, and then the right stick. There's always left stick, right stick, and the motion control, and they always pop up randomly. And we have gotten the savings account trophy, as well as the clockwork eye. And we are now 60% for bottles and 60% for safes. What does this mean for us? Well, we're about to find out as soon as we head back to the hideout. Alright, treasure time. Apparently I should have pressed L1. Alright, we have the coin, we have the coin gadget, and we have the clockwork's eye. A single piece of clockwork survived the destruction of the hate chip, lending truth to his claim that the Cooper gang had not seen the last of him. Possessing this potentially evil artifact reveals the location of bottles and safes in the Monocucom. Which means that finding things will be a little simpler. Now, there are still maps for the remaining episodes. There are still videos by Happy Thumbs Gaming that I can still link to that show you systematically how to get each one by one, just like I've used for episodes 1, 2, and 3. But I will personally be using the Monocucom once I figure out how this works. And I think they may pop up in the map too. I'm not sure. But either way, basically being able to use anything to find the notes. The clue bottles, really, really good. I like that. And I am going to go ahead and make myself another save file. So that way, in case I missed anything in the past, which hopefully I didn't, or in any past things, I can show them off in another video or something. But anyway, we now have all 30 clue bottles for episode 3. We have the treasure connected to them, which is the Clockwork's Eye. And we're about to do some Stone Age reconnaissance. But that will have to wait until the next video. So join me next time when we finally get episode 3 underway. Until then, this is PrinceWatercress. Take care, stay safe, and thanks for watching!